Hi, I'm Camelia.
And I'm Carola.
And today we'll be talking about what landlords cannot ask their tenants in Paris.
In today's video we're talking about the things that a landlord cannot ask you when you're looking for a place.
I wanted to talk about this particular subject because it makes me a little bit mad when I have expats coming to me and telling me their story, what they went through, and how I can help them, but they already made that mistakes. Okay. To avoid abusive requests from landlords, there is a decree that went out on the 5th of November 2015, giving a list of all the documents that can be requested. They want so much an apartment that they're ready to give anything.
Yeah, it's so crazy in Paris. I mean, I thought Frankfurt was complicated because you had to look for a week to get an apartment, but here you have to look for like 1 month, 2 months if you want to find something nice. So I can see why people would get desperate and just do anything the landlord says. I can understand that.
Yeah. So first, your social security card is called Carte Vitale in France.
It took me 1 year to get mine, so I would not even have been able to show it to my first landlord. So it's good to know that they're not allowed to ask for that.
Right. So they can't ask you either for your bank account slips.
Which is good to know because I'm pretty sure that some landlords might want to know if you have money on your account, not just if you get more money in every month, but also how much you have.
They can't ask you either for your bank details, although it's often requested. It's called a RIB in France, relevé d'identité bancaire. What they're trying to find out mostly is if you're banned from French banks.
In Germany we don't have the RIB, and I know my account details and it's on my card, but we don't have like a DNA for a piece of paper with all the bank details.
The fourth document is the certification of good bank account management. You can request that to your bank, but you don't have to give it to the landlord.
Oh, that's good to know, because I'm pretty sure that landlords might be interested if the tenant might be, well, under zero most of his life.
On a more personal level, any marriage document or divorce document or living together, it's called Pax in France, requested is not possible.
We're not in the 1950s anymore, and the landlord cannot say only married couples are allowed to move in together.
They don't have to get into your personal life. They just have to know who's going to pay the rent, and that's it. You certainly don't have to give in your extract of police records.
Yeah, and I can see French landlords wanting to know that.
So any personal medical file is not to be delivered to the landlord or the agency.
Except if it's a place where you can only move in if you have a certain illness, or if it's like a senior citizen home and you want to qualify for that, then it's probably allowed.
So lastly is the reservation check that you certainly don't have to pay until you sign the rental contract. It's often a case of a scammy situation, and to avoid that, don't pay anything until you sign the contract.
You have to have your key or the contract or something in return, so it's equal. Yeah. What happens if one of the viewers of this video has been in the situation? If it's forbidden, then it must be punishable somehow.
Mm-hmm. So yes, the landlord or the agency can be fined up to 3,000 euros for asking you these documents, and if it's a legal entity, it's up to 15,000 euros.
Wow. So they're really playing with the innocence of the people, well, not knowing the French system.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for all the information. It was a pleasure.
Yes, for me too. Thank you for having me here on your channel.
And please all subscribe to her channel because the information you get there is super helpful.
And thank you.
See you in the next video. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.